Hi, welcome to Noctel. Today we're going to do a meditation that is great for when you feel small and overwhelmed by life's problems and circumstances and unable of getting to where it is that you want to be in life. Sometimes we feel like we're powerless, like we're unable to change situations that we find ourselves in our lives. Sometimes we feel like it'll be impossible to achieve whatever it is that we want to achieve. We're victims to our overactive minds, to our worries, to our fears. The truth is that none of it is real. You are powerful and you can overcome any obstacle that's in your way. You can achieve anything that you desire. Come back to this video whenever you need a reminder. Let's start by getting comfortable in a seated position, or if you're lying down, go ahead and wiggle your body until you feel comfortable. Close your eyes and let's just be here now. There's nothing for you to do. There's nothing for you to think about, nothing for you to solve. No one needs anything from you. Honor this space as yours. You chose to be here. Take a deep breath in and out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Last one, but we're going to hold at the top. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Good. Just notice your breathing, the natural rise and fall as air fills up your lungs. Let yourself sink into this moment. If your mind starts wandering, just bring it back to your breath. In and out. Feel the air making your stomach rise, and then your lungs, and then reverse on the way out. Sometimes when we meditate, we think it's good to have no thoughts. But the word mindful gives us a clue. Mindful. The goal is not to empty your mind, but to command it. And that is what we are practicing when we meditate. Keep breathing. Just gently notice if there's any tension in your body. And let yourself breathe into that space. Unstick the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your jaw and your face. Relax your brow. Relax into this pocket of time you've carved out for yourself. Be grateful for the love and care that you're showing to yourself by being here right now. Now, I want you, with your eyes closed, to imagine that you are in the middle of a valley and you're surrounded by mountains. Take a second to really look around this landscape. Look around in your mind's eye. You are standing in the center of this landscape, surrounded by tall, tall, tall mountains, so tall that you can't even see the tops of them because they're up, up, up in the clouds. You are small. You are tiny in this space. You are so small that no one would even notice you in this vast greatness of nature. Notice how much taller the trees are, the mountains, the sky. Everything around you is bigger than you. Now, as you stand here, I want you to imagine something that might be weighing on you. It could be a problem you're dealing with, could be fear, maybe some obstacles that you're up against. Now, I want you to give this worry and this problem a face. I want you to make it human. And if it is an actual human that is giving you a problem, you can go ahead and imagine them. See this personification of your stress, of your obstacles, of your challenges as a person. Now imagine as you're standing in this valley that this person shows up. Imagine them walking towards you. It's just the two of you in this vast, big space. There's nowhere for you to go. And as they're walking towards you, they stop until they're face to face with you. I want you to notice what feelings are coming up for you right now. Maybe you feel anxious. Maybe you feel angry. Maybe you feel hopeless or frustrated. There's no right or wrong answer, and we're not judging the emotion. We are just noticing. I want you to notice where this emotion lives inside of your body. It might be in your chest, in your stomach, maybe even in your jaw. Now we're going to breathe into this emotion. So take a deep breath. Send the breath to that part of your body. Send it to the tension and breathe out. Good. So now you're face to face with this person, this personification of your challenges. And I want you to imagine that instead of trying to fight this person, reason with this person, even communicate at all with this person, you suddenly just begin to grow. You start getting taller, bigger. You're getting taller than this person in front of you. Then you're taller than the trees, taller than the mountains. Keep imagining yourself rising up and up and up, getting bigger and bigger and bigger, like you are a giant having a growth spurt. As you get bigger, notice how much smaller this person is from way up here. They're as tiny as an ant. Keep growing until you are taller than all of the mountains. You're going above the clouds, going up and up through the atmosphere. You're now bigger than this continent. You're bigger than the oceans. You're bigger than the earth itself. Grow until you're so big that earth is about the size of a soccer ball at your feet. The vastness of planet Earth is now much smaller than you. And here you are in space, giant, big, formidable. And the earth is just this ball at your feet. Imagine yourself picking up the earth and hugging it to your chest. You are now many, 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 many times bigger than that person that just a little while ago was standing face to face with you. You are bigger than the many, many, many miles, the circumference of this earth, the mass of this earth. You are bigger than all of the billions of people and the skyscrapers and mountains and landscapes on this earth. You're so big that you can't even see them as you hold the earth to you. Imagine the infinite possibilities of the universe. How insignificant any problem or challenge seems when you are this big. Nothing that is happening in your life is bigger than you. Because whatever is happening in your life is taking place on the earth. And the earth is now small in your hands. Even if there's a problem that is staring you in the face, even if it seems impossible, improbable that you will ever overcome it, even if you have massive obstacles in your way, you are now bigger than them. Feel how much bigger you are than them. Feel how insignificant and silly it all seems from way up here. The dramas of your life, your fears, your thoughts are so small compared to you now. Tune in to what matters to you in this moment as you hold the earth larger than life at one with the universe. Does any of the drama matter way up here? Does that story that you're telling yourself about how you can't achieve your goals, or it'll never happen, or you can't because ... does any of that make sense up here? Do your fears hold any weight? No, they don't. You are holding the earth in your hands. You are holding the power to create anything and everything. No matter what you think blocks you, it is an illusion. Feel your chest rise and fall. Feel yourself expanding energetically into this powerful space. Feel the power building inside of you. Feel the determination rise. Feel your spirits lift. Feel yourself connected to all that is. Own that power. Let it fill up your body. I want you to imagine that energy, powerful, strong, rising from the soles of your feet all the way up to the top of your head with your next breath. Breathe deeply as a sense of power and peace washes over you. Let it fill you with warmth. Let it fill you with knowing. Let yourself feel powerful as you're standing tall, standing proud, lovingly holding the earth in your arms, connected to that universal feeling of love that reminds us that we are all one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. You can carry this feeling with you anytime that you feel small, anytime that you feel that something's impossible or that you can't. Remember that you are big. You are big enough to hold the entirety of the earth in your arms. Tell your fears who is in charge. Tell your illusions they no longer have any control over you. Remember your bigness. Remember your ability. Remember that you are capable. Let's gently come back to this moment, owning and believing that we are powerful. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Start bringing awareness back to yourself, back to the room you're in, feeling strong, feeling confident, owning your power, and deciding to do something with it. Gently move your body. Remember who you are. And when you're ready, come home to yourself.